Good morning, faculty and alumni. My name is Kevin Anton, and I'm a senior kinesiology major here at UMass. As a child, I had many interests, but I never felt the need to choose between them. I liked to draw, I used to sing and perform in theater, as well as enjoyed participating in various sports leagues. Frequently, I'd have to race to the field, still in costume from a previous performance. Teammates were slightly baffled when I'd arrive in the second inning, dressed as the Munchkin from The Wizard of Oz. Then there was my life at home, where I would either complete art or science projects with my mom and brothers, or work in a car with my dad. I enjoyed the diversity. As with many students, when I began college, I felt great pressure to figure out what I wanted to do with my life. I've never had to make a decision on something so important. One morning, I would see myself as a math teacher. The next morning, I would see myself as a doctor, maybe an astronaut, or maybe even a musician. The answer came when I enrolled in a class entitled Introduction to Kinesiology. I developed a great interest in the physical health sciences. A major was finally declared. My need to create is ever present. Dinner conversation frequently revolves around some sort of new invention idea. Apps are crazy these days. But how could I incorporate this into my current studies? I was inspired by my grandfather, who suffers from Lewy body dementia with aspects of Parkinson's disease. This once extraordinarily able and active man now shakes and frequently falls. It's difficult to see him rely on a wheelchair, knowing that he'd love to leap out of it and run, or maybe even create a ridiculous, embarrassing dance. As soon as disease took control of his life, he was no longer able to enjoy life with the same zest that he had a year or so earlier. This is what inspired my desire to go into biomedical engineering with a focus in biomechanics, so that I can design rehabilitative equipment to help disabled populations. This past summer, I worked in the IBM TJ Watson research facility in Yorktown Heights, New York. I was an intern there, and I researched on a project concerning Parkinson's disease. In the beginning, I encountered many confused coworkers who didn't understand what a kinesiology student was, or what a kinesiology was doing in an engineering facility. I was the only health background intern in the entire program, which meant that I had something to prove. On my first day, they didn't know what to do with me. After talking about my goals in the program, they decided it would be best for me to research the biomechanics behind Parkinson's throughout the average day. As the summer progressed, I found that my role grew in importance as I was helping interpret data, participating in corporate meetings, and beginning to present my ideas to IBM employees. It is amazing the progress that can be made when people from different educational backgrounds come together and bounce their knowledge off one another. Education systems and industries should promote students and workers to knock down the social and academic barriers between majors and interests so that people of all different backgrounds can grow together as a team. Technology has progressed exponentially, but it is time for technology to progress even further into the health field. In order to create state-of-the-art medical devices, teams could incorporate interaction between engineers, computer professionals, and health professionals. I want to be involved in this endeavor. I want to be among a pioneering generation of health and engineering professionals that assist those with disabilities, enabling them to live a happy and deeply fulfilling life. My experience at UMass has taught me to embrace the idea that my path may take many turns as I work towards my goals. Achieving a goal is never an easy feat, but with a belief in your passion, no matter how unusual it may be, there is no limit as to how much that can be accomplished. Thank you very much.